Hey crypto friends, for those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Garrett and welcome to Altcoin Radar. Today we are going to take a look at the charts for CREO and we are going to see where it might be headed, and we will cover both bullish and bearish scenarios just to cover all of the possibilities that could eventually happen. Now, for those of you who are interested in trading and would like to try out the new crypto exchange that I use on a regular basis now, then feel free to go ahead and try out the Blowfin exchange with the link in the video description down below this video. And the best part is, those of us that are in the United States can also use this exchange to trade futures on as well. So that is very, very nice. So we're going to be taking a look at CREO today on the charts and see what's going to be happening, or what could eventually happen, all right? Now, we are also going to be taking a look at the overall market cap chart for altcoins as well. Now, this is the total 3 chart, basically the market cap chart for all the altcoins except for Bitcoin and Ethereum. And as we all know, when altcoin market caps go down, it usually means that Bitcoin is going up, and usually if the altcoin market cap is going up, then Bitcoin is going down. All right. So as you guys can clearly see right now, things are kind of moving a little bit sideways as far as the overall market cap of altcoins. As we can clearly see, we are kind of starting to range within this range here between 650 billion, between right around 645 billion and 790 billion dollars. And that's, I mean, realistically, to be honest with you, if we can sit here and range within here for a while, I mean, hey, I'm not going to complain, to be honest with you, because that just means more and more people are, buying within these levels. And, the more we consolidate within these levels means the larger the pump we could eventually have if we do end up pumping larger in the future. All right. And that's kind of like what we all want to see. So we want to see these altcoins make new highs this cycle. All right. Now, what's cool about here, what I'm currently seeing here on the daily chart of the total altcoin market cap is we have got, whoops, that was a terrible half circle. What the hell am I doing? We've got a low right here, and we've got a higher low right here, all right? Which is kind of good to see, because usually when we get higher lows like that, it means we are continuing to step higher and higher and higher. I don't know if that's in my camera, but, think of a step, kind of like steps, you go higher, 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 whatever, you get the point. And, realistically, we want to see that happening, especially with altcoins, all right? So if that does end up happening and we do end up keep playing out like that, then we could eventually end up breaking the $788 billion market cap level, which is what we all want to see, because that's currently where we are currently stuck at. But the other thing to keep in mind here is we also have a high here, and we have a lower high here, and we have an even lower high here as well. So realistically, in the grand scheme of things, we're kind of doing the same thing in both directions, which usually means, can you guess what that usually means? It usually means we are creating a triangle. All right. So let's go ahead and let's draw out this triangle and see where we are at. All right. So realistically, what we can see here is we have basically got a ascending triangle going on here. I'm gonna go ahead and draw that one. Actually, maybe I can connect it from down here. Nope. I'm gonna go ahead and connect it from here since it's the bottom of the channel. And as you guys can clearly see, we are pretty much within a triangle here. And usually what happens with symmetrical triangles, with ascending triangles like this, is usually we end up breaking out and eventually just blasting through these damn things like a rocket ship, all right? I'm not saying that will end up happening. Obviously, we have to keep an eye out for the interest rate meeting tomorrow. And a lot of this is going to depend on what happens in that meeting, all right? If it's bad news, we could end up nuking out and nuking down and, going straight down. But if that does happen, I would expect that we would bounce off of the support level down here and stay within the range. That's the hope anyway. But if it's good news, we could end up, going higher. All right. So that is what I am personally realistically hoping. But the good news is here is we are still within a bullish structure. So that is good news. All right. Now, as far as CREO is concerned, let's take a look at CREO. We have got some levels to look at here. All right. CREO has been performing phenomenally. All right. It's been performing phenomenally since the end of 2023. All right. So that is good news. That is great news. All right. And as you guys can clearly see, on the daily chart, CREO is pretty much in one side of one enormous uptrend here. All right, you can clearly see it clear as day. That's what these pink lines are. This clear uptrend channel going straight up. That is pretty cool. Now we are pretty much at the bottom of that uptrend, as you guys can clearly see. I mean, we're off by a little bit, but whatever. But what we really need to see happen here, we created this new support down here, and what we really need to see happen here is we really want to see, if we do end up having more bullish momentum within the overall crypto market as a whole, we want to see these levels be broken. We want to pass this high from back in January of 2024 of this year. We want to be able to pass that, and we want to flip it into support, all right? Once we flip it into support, we will be able to range between these two levels and eventually break out and go into that new all-time high area, all right? That's ultimately what we want to see here, okay? Now, this level is at 15 cents, where the old high is from January. That's at 15 cents, and the new high is at 20 cents. So it seems to be going up in increments of like 5 cents each time, which is cool. I have no complaints about that. Now, on the bearish side of things, if things end up not turning out too good, we really, really want to stay within this channel. But not only that, we really want to be able to hold ourselves at least to the bottom of the channel here. All right. So what could end up happening here is if bad news comes out tomorrow at the interest rate meeting, we could end up dropping and retesting this support level right down here at roughly around 11.5 cents. But if that does not end up hold, then we are going to be we want to look for a bounce at the trend line. If that doesn't happen, then we at least at minimum want to look for a bounce right here at this support level. All right, we've got support down here at roughly around 9 cents. All right, so that is one of the key levels that we need to be looking for. But if something really, really bad happens and we end up breaking through all of these levels, I mean, shit, guys, to be brutally honest with you, I mean, I don't see that happening at least until the next bear market. But I mean, we could end up going all the way down to roughly these levels of like 4 cents. Okay. We don't want to see that happen. I don't foresee that happening, especially with the strength that CREO has. But overall, I do like to go over all of these various possibilities because they can happen. And I'm a realistic YouTuber. I'm not the type of person that's going to sit here and blow smoke up your ass and be like, oh my gosh, guys, watch out. CREO is going to be going to $1,000 this weekend. No, that's not me. I am a realistic investor, and I only like to speak with realism. Okay. So, the other thing that we can look at here is, like I was saying, guys, we need to be looking at these various levels. All right. This next big level here is at 15 cents, and that is the next one that we want to watch here. Okay. 15 cents is a very, very key level. We want to be able to pass it, and we want to be able to hold it. We want to be able to flip it into strong support. Once we have 15 cents in strong support, then we can go ahead and trade between 15 cents and 20 cents, and we can go ahead and eventually, hopefully, flip that 20-cent area and then break through that as well. All right. So, guys, before I go ahead and wrap this video up, if you guys are enjoying these price action videos and you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and make sure to subscribe and help me out. Go ahead and also hit that like button on the video to also help me out. And hit the notification bell as well so that you never miss when I upload a new price update video. And if you did not like this video, well, to be honest with you, I'm sorry. But with that said, you guys, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.